Welcome back. I'm down in the berry patch harvesting some loganberries and some raspberries, so I'll show you what we're doing there and pop up what we've done this week. It's been a busy week on the farm and done lots of things. The construction's going on, moving lots of dirt, some bits came for the shed, we hatched more chickens, we did some sheep work because we had a bit of an issue there, and what else? Trying to think what else we did. We finished our rooster pen, so we've put our roosters out, and yeah, anything else I'll pop up, and have a good week. Thanks for tuning in. See ya. So far this is my raspberry loganberry haul for the morning, and it just amazes me that we put these raspberries in sort of end of September this year. And certainly these autumn raspberries are just prolific. And from what I've read, the size of the berry, they're massive. It has got a lot to do with watering, and so I'm so glad we put the automatic watering in, and they're doing great. I've got some rhubarb I need to harvest there too. The strawberries are nearly done for the season, a few here and there, but these raspberries are just divine. I'll keep going. So this is the rooster pen that Ronnie's made, that I requested. So Ronnie, do you want to explain what you've done or what you're doing? It's not finished yet, is it?
I'm just doing what I've been requested to do. So I'm just making a little tractor to, well, it's a little box. It'll be half covered in, half chicken wire. And we'll put all the roosters in here and we'll move them around the paddock every day, and it's only for what normally about 10 weeks that we'll have them in there, and they can be separated from the hens so they're not hassling them, and they can be just grown out in the pasture.
Yeah, sounds good. How long until it's finished?
Another day. I'll get the chicken wire around it, the tin. I've just found some tin to put on it. Hopefully I've enough. It's got a hinge roof, and I'll put some wheels on the back so we can just lift it up a little bit and roll it, because it is quite heavy. Been made out of 70 by 35 treated pine, and yeah, it should do the trick. And we can do meat birds in here as well when we need.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. We'll show you what it looks like when it's out on the pasture.
Cool.
Well done, Ronnie. So we've just moved 6 of our boys into the little rooster pen. So they are allowed to nibble grass and bugs, and then they've got some water and some food. They've got some nice shelter. And every day we'll move the cage so that they get fresh grass every day. And when you incubate chickens, you always know that about half of them are going to end up as roosters. So if you're going to incubate chickens, you need to plan what to do with those roosters. And these roosters will be processed in time at around probably 18 to 20 weeks. Some good looking roosters in there though. I really like that brown one, but he's a bit bossy. So yeah, let's see how that goes. I think they'll enjoy the grass. Lots of digger action this morning. The boys are moving the big pile of dirt that's here and different places so that we can sort the area for the new shed. The shed is actually coming this week in parts. It'll probably take us another month until we get the concrete down and bits and pieces, but first we need the big pile of dirt. So that's what's happening this morning. Digger action. And the dirt's in the truck. It looks like an enormous amount. And when it gets dropped off, it looks like that. is where some of the dirt is going. The boys are digging out at the front step there where we're trying to even it out. So a few more poles to go, and then the boys will get to flattening it out. Digger action. More dirt piles in the old pond area to be our outdoor entertainment area. And if we come to the front step, I've flattened out lots of dirt here, and they're still digging, and they're moving more dirt here, and they're even putting dirt, and we're gonna be moving dirt down to this area here, and we'll flatten here. Will, not me, the boys. So doing a good job. Dirt everywhere. More dirt. So here we are again, Plumbing 101. This is what happens when you have a tank, a digger, a bobcat, lots of dirt, and a pipe that goes all the way down here, down there, and a digger. So yeah, the digger pulled up the pipe, and Robert did another dash to get some connectors, and you got 2 extra this time, didn't you?
Just in case.
Just in case it happens again. 3rd time unlucky? May do. But at least we know. What's the learnings out of this, Robert?
We know where the pipe is,
We
and that it's not very deep.
we know where the pipe is. So we'll be able to flush the toilet again soon. Fun and games on the farm. There's always something. Well done, Robert, Mr. Plumber.
Yep.
All right, today I'm going to pick this watermelon, and apparently you wait till that little thing's all dried off, and it is dried off. So let's do it. Let's see. Let's chop it, and let's take it back and have a look. Now the moment of truth. I've been told you can't grow watermelons in our area, but this says you can. Don't know what it's going to taste like. I hope it tastes okay. I don't even know the best way to cut it. This way?
Yep, do it. Put them. Yep. Ooh, it sounds good.
Oh, it looks pink.
Oh, yum.
Oh, nice.
Delicious.
All right, let's chop a bit this way.
Yep, that looks a good watermelon to me.
It's juicy.
This time.
Go away. The bees and the wasps like it. All right. How exciting. I've never grown watermelon. That is delicious. Even more so because we grew it.
Good job done. And we carried lots of water to it in buckets.
We did. I loved it. I loved it lots. Do you want to try
Is
some?
there any more?
Hmm?
Any more on the plants?
There's 3 more but they're only little tiny ones. This is the biggest one, but we know we can grow watermelons.
Cool.
What do you reckon, Ronnie?
It was delicious. Hands down delicious.
Hands down. You're not just saying that because we've never grown a watermelon before. No. It is
so
juicy.
Like watermelon.
So juicy. Yum.
And the chooks aren't getting any of it.
No, it's ours. Yay! That's the boys agree.
You got my approval.
So we went away to Sydney for a couple of days and we returned yesterday afternoon, and when we went and checked the sheep we could see that Miss White was all swollen around her mouth and her jaw, as you can see there. And the first thing Robert thought of was barber's pole, which is a worm that can make the sheep anemic, and it's actually quite lethal if the worm burden gets too high. So Robert went to the vet this morning and the vet thought possibly the same, so we've brought all the sheep in and we've drenched them all again in a different drench. We drenched them 2 months ago, but now we've just used a different drench, and we've got Miss White in here with Esther, and she's a bit swollen. She's having difficulty eating, so we're giving her a little bit of chaff. Doesn't look like anybody else has a swollen jaw or mouth, which is good.
Taking poo samples.
And yes, we've had to collect some poo samples
We'll
of
get a
Miss
worm
White.
count.
Yep, we'll get a worm count done, and then is it about 2 weeks, Dale?
Yep.
Get another one done to see if the drench was effective.
Successful.
So really that's all we can do. Poor Miss White. Yeah. And they do say that older sheep, which she is, we don't actually know how old she is, do we?
No, I think she's about 8 or 9.
Yeah, she's quite old, and especially...
Plus she's just lambed.
Yeah, when
she's under stress.
She's milking, and if they've got a little bit of a worm burden, then the stress just makes it come out. So hopefully that drench will kill off any nasties and she'll come good. But I think for the moment,
because she is a beautiful sheep.
She is so friendly. We've done all that we can do.
So we'll keep them in here tonight. Keep an eye on them. I'll still think about separating the mums and put them in the old pig pen for the moment, just to give them a little bit of a boost and keep an eye on them and take them out of the stress of being with the fluid.
And all the other sheep are here because they see that she's getting special treatment. Look at Rambo. Look how big he is.
And Esther.
And
Look how big Esther
Esther's
is.
in, and Esther's lost her tail, Dale.
Yes.
I mean, no, that's Belle.
That's Belle.
That's
oh,
Belle.
There's Esther there.
Belle
Esther's
has
still got
less-
a little bit.
Lost her tail, and there's Esther. Darling Esther has still got a little
She's
bit of
doing
her
well. Look at her. She's
tail hanging
going
on,
along.
and she's a little bit bigger than Belle when they're beside each other. So we didn't drench the lambs. The vet did
Not yet.
not suggest that. Said that not yet. So yeah, there's always something happening, isn't there, on the farm? So let's hope a couple of days all those worms are gone. Our shed has just arrived on the back of this large truck, but the shed site's not ready yet. We've got to get a concrete pad done, but the shed's here, so the shed will come off and we'll sit here till we finish the rest of the bits. It might take a month or so, but ooh, it's a big crane. At least It's here in parts. Nearly all off. Doesn't look much, does it? When it's all unpacked. But I guess that's it. And just like that, we have a shed in pieces, parts. Just down checking. That's Panda making noise. She's the one in calf, hopefully. Just bought some corn down. Spring Rain and Symbol like it, but Panda and Spelza are not sure. But just checking on the sheep after the drenching. In a couple of days, Miss Watt looks a lot better. Her face is nowhere near as swollen. There's Esther. But we did get the worm count back from the vets, and there was a high worm burden of barber's pole, so it was a good thing that we did drench, and then we need to check again in 2 weeks.
Yep, 2 weeks.
Yeah. I was just looking for Rambo. Where's Rambo? Oh, there you go. There's Rambo. Rambo and Esther up here. Look how big they are. Hello, kids. Esther's tail's still on, just hanging on by a little bit. They would like to go into another paddock, I'm sure. Good morning. So just saying hi to all the animals. Everybody looks okay. But it's one of those things you just have to keep checking. Panda's a beautiful cow.
You take the whole thing down your throat, don't you?
But yeah, Symbol and Spring Rain, who have been here for a while, they eat anything. Yes, Panda, I know, you'd like something else.
Tanya the cow whisperer. She's feeding the Symbol and Spring Rain some corn. They just love it. They're all over her.
I know, but this is a bit... Oh, you too. You too. Oh, that's beautiful. It's taken a while, isn't it, to get them to let us get really close to them, but
yeah.
These two are our buddies now.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Yes, you are. You're our buddies. Yeah. That's nice, isn't it, that corn? So this is the end result of our last incubation for this half of the year. We ended up with 14 little chicks, 2 little black ones and 12 little yellow ones. So they're happy in here now, and they'll go out into the garage in a couple of weeks. So that's a good end result, and the incubator can get put in the cupboard for a few months, probably 6 months, until we need to incubate some more. So that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed seeing what we're up to, and until next time, have a great week, and we'll see you soon back on the farm.